Hey guys, so the wonderful Stephen and Tony came up with the idea that it would be great for me to actually upload a video up on YouTube and send it to you guys explaining our idea rather than writing it out on email because sometimes, things could get a little bit misunderstood. So, meeting up with the professor after lecture, she said that our two alternatives were weak, maybe we should combine them, but they shouldn't be the main idea. We should work around it. They should be kind of like that sub-alternative, the strategy like we were saying, but have a bigger alternative to go along. So brainstorming with Pilar and the rest of the group members kind of came up with this amazing idea in about like maybe 15 minutes, which is pretty cool. So the idea is creating a contest, and the objective of that contest would be a free trip to Italy. Basically, York would be paying for a free flight, and how this is going to happen is it's a process. So you're still going to be marketing, you're still going to be doing your posters, you're still going to be going to like pub nights, you're still going to be going to like your Starbucks or your second cup and putting up posters and talking to people and Twitter and Facebook and all of that extra like little jazz that we're doing. Basically, on top of promoting Italy and the exchange, you're going to be saying, hey, on your poster, you're also getting a free trip to Italy. Like, you're eligible for a free trip to Italy. Now, that sounds amazing to everybody because through our research, we also found out that financial constraints were one of the biggest reasons why people actually didn't want to go to Italy. Now, how it's going to work is because you've advertised that, it's going to be on your posters, it's going to be on your Facebook, it's going to be everywhere where your advertising is. The line would be, you're eligible for a free trip to Italy. Doesn't mean you're going to get it, just means you're eligible for it. The process of actually winning it, we thought of, and obviously we're going to be, constructing and making it better, or if anybody else has any ideas, obviously it's, open to discussion. That's why I'm making this video. So, let's say a pool of 400 people see this, and out of those 400, 200 decide to come out to the information sessions, or 200 after the presentations in class from former exchange students decide to go to the information sessions. Let's say 150 decide to apply. That's still a lot better than the years before. Out of that 150 that decide to apply, let's say 50 of them make it to the second stage where you're filling out forms, and it's not really a commitment, but that's when these people want to go, right? They fill out forms. Like, that's what I had to do. You have to fill in your first, your last name, your major, your grades, and there's also a part where you list your financial statement. So, are your parents paying for it? Are you paying for it? Do you have a part-time job? What's your parents' income? Like, how are you going to be paying for it? Do you need a grant? Do you need a scholarship? Are you eligible for a grant? Are you eligible for a scholarship? All that jazz. Now, that would be paper number one. So that's like the form that says, I make this much, my parents make this much, I can afford it, I can't afford it. That's one. The second part is, we thought it would be a good idea to get students to write 5 to 10 page essay explaining why they think they should be qualified to win the free trip to Italy. Now, this is obviously open for discussion and debate. Should they write an essay? Should they not write an essay? The third part of this would be, they upload a YouTube video, much like what I'm doing right now, where they're like, hey, vote for me, or pick me, I need to go to Italy because, example, I've always wanted to go to Italy, but I just don't have the money for it, or, I live on my own and my parents don't want to pay for it, whatever. So that's the other part. Now, how the evaluation can happen is also open for debate. Should we get students to vote on YouTube or to like the page on Facebook or whatever? But then it's more like a popularity contest, so we thought maybe the international committee should vote for these people and then narrow it down to maybe like a top 3, and then the dean should pick one. That just seems like a really good option. Now, because one person wins the free trip, we were thinking for the other 2 runner-ups that we can find local small Italian businesses who would be willing to offer like 500, 200, or 100, whatever it is, off these kids' trips, because again, financial constraints are a lot, right? So the winners for these, so the winner that's winning the free flight, and the 2 top runners, along with, let's say, like a pool of 10 people that were chosen, are going to be invited to an event that the Italian club is holding, or the Italian department, and that's where the winner is going to be announced. So this also helps us to work with the Italian department, also gives us like this huge like contest. It's going to raise awareness. Everybody at York is going to know about it. All these students are going to know about it. It's going to be on posters. Like, who doesn't want a free trip to Italy, right? The prof really liked your idea. I hope that you guys like it. If there's any feedback, whatever, whatnot, just email me, email everybody else, or upload a YouTube video like I am so it's more clear since we never get to see each other, right? Okay, so I hope you guys all like the idea. Bye!